So small businesses in the day-to-day reality sometimes can feel like the world is against them and that they have a big struggle they have to overcome every day. But the reality is small businesses are the key to economic development and even key to innovation for large companies because they have things that large companies don't. They have the challenge, they have the energy to think in a different way. When you're a large company, you're invested in what you've done in the past, and you think more incrementally. You become more conservative in your behaviors. Or if you're a small company with little to lose, you can think outside of the box. You can do anything you want. And that's actually what big companies need. So big companies need small companies to succeed, not just in terms of providing assistance in their value chain, but to bring in new DNA, new blood, new energy into what the big companies really care about. Innovation is necessary for economic development, for social development, and innovation is, on the one hand, very difficult. If you're a small company, there are many what we call valleys of death, and you just think, oh, am I going to survive from one day to the next? And how am I going to get financing? How am I going to get clients? How am I going to get technology partners? And every day you think, how am I going to survive into the next quarter or into the next year? And so you are very much aware of your own struggle. And from a large company perspective, it's also very difficult. It's difficult because oftentimes the research and development model is broken. Historically, large companies feel as though they have to do everything themselves. They have to have a big research group inside the company. They have to control it very tightly. And sometimes this group becomes in its own world, in its own bubble, and gets divorced from the reality of the rest of the company. So innovation under that model oftentimes is broken. And then they say, oh, we must deal with the small companies that are thinking in a new way, thinking out of the box, and we need to get innovation from outside. But because of their culture they formed historically of, hey, we're a big company, we're successful because we know everything about this particular industry. What can we learn from a small company? So there's a cultural difference that impedes innovation. So we have to change the culture on the big company side, and that's something that hopefully Sebrae can help do, is working with small numbers of large companies to help them with their open innovation platforms is going to actually help the many thousands of small companies be able to be good partners for them. So I think there are models of open innovation out there that perhaps Sebrae can help large companies adopt for their own culture and be a better partner for smaller companies. And that's going to help the whole ecosystem.